experienced champion, noted for his power. But I think Frampton's a special little fighter. He's not a kid. He's a mature young man with a terrific amateur career behind him. So I think this is a big chance they're taking tonight, but I feel it's a chance well worth taking, and I fancy him to win this. I think he'll go all the way. I think he'll win in points, but I expect a pretty convincing points victory. And then I think he's going to go into bigger and better things. Huge future ahead for Carl Frampton.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, time to meet the champion, Kiko Martinez.
¿Qué estás pensando? Boxear.
Family issues delayed the first planned meeting 18 months ago. Promotional issues and management issues have kept it bubbling along, but now there are no issues between Kiko Martinez defending his European title here in Belfast against Carl Frampton. The perception that he's washed up might just be a false one. He's only about 12 months older than Frampton, but he seems to have been around forever. And bear in mind, he's only ever lost 3 times, twice to Rendell Munro, once to Takalani Onlov, who went on to win a world title, and in those 3 defeats he was never stopped. He is a tough, hard man who is going to ask Frampton an awful lot of questions tonight.
Yeah, this fellow, he's tough, he's strong and he's powerful. He's not the most adaptable, he can be outboxed, but he's shown throughout his career that he's dangerous in the opening round and he's dangerous in the 12th round. So it's a fight tonight that concentration is so important for Frampton, because this fellow can spring the surprises on you.
Packed house as we take a look at the tail of the tape. Yeah, not much in him in terms of age, tons in him in terms of experience. They both made weight yesterday at the check weight this morning. Frampton was 9'5", Martinez 9'3". And Martinez turning pro a full 5 years before Frampton did. Blitzed his way through an awful lot of early opponents. And he's won this title 3 times. But despite that, Frampton is the overwhelming favourite tonight. You can get 10-3 on Kiko Martinez retaining his title. You have no odds at all on Frampton winning. The bookies think home advantage and Frampton's potential are going to be decisive in this one tonight. We'll see.
Ladies and gentlemen, the waiting is officially over. Eddie Hearn's Maxim Sport proudly presents Betfair's Unfinished Business, the main event, the fight of the night. 12 rounds of boxing for the EBU and IBF Intercontinental Super Bantamweight Championship. Sponsored by Betfair, don't settle for less, the Boxing News and Hastings Hotel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands in attendance and the millions joining us around the world, welcome to Belfast! Live on Sky Sports HD, this is Saturday Fight Night! All the officials have been appointed by the British Boxing Board of Control in association with the EBU and the IBF. Joining us as our guest at ringside, the head of the Spanish Federation, Antonio Martin Galan, our supervisors from the British Boxing Board of Control, John Williamson and John Campbell, and Robert Smith, our Chief Inspector. In charge this evening is Hughie Russell, our supervisors. Ladies and gentlemen from Belgium, Marco Guilherme. The IBF supervisor is Roberto Ria. And now, with the most important job of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, our officials. Our 3 scoring judges from Italy, Guido Cavalieri. From Germany, Arnold Golga. From Austria, Joseph Tamel. Timekeeper at the bell from Hillsborough, Dal Elliott. Our inspectors work in the corners, Wayne Hutton and Billy McCrory. And our referee in charge of the action from Finland, Anssi Perjoki. They are the officials. Here we go. Introducing to you firstly, he's fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the white trunks trimmed with gold, weighing in at 8 stone 9 pounds 8 ounces. He is undefeated. 15 contests, 15 wins, 10 inside the scheduled distance. He comes to the ring as the undefeated IBF Intercontinental Super Bantamweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the Fighting Pride of Belfast! Simply known as the Jackal, Carl Frampton! And across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the white trunks with the red and black, weighing in at 8 stone and 9 pounds, 35 record, 27 wins, 19 inside the scheduled distance, and just 3 defeats. Coming to the ring as the reigning and defending European Super Bantamweight Champion from Alicante, Spain. It's the sensational Kiko Martinez. So, here we go. 12 rounds of boxing for the European Super Bantamweight Championship and the IBF Intercontinental Super Bantamweight Championship.
Okay, gentlemen, await a good clean fight. Follow the rules and obey my comments. May the best man win. Shake hands. Good luck.
Well, he outgrew the Commonwealth title so quickly. Carl Frampton, is he ready to claim the European title? It was nasty and a bit heated at the weigh-in yesterday. Frampton stood his ground as Martinez did the throat-slashing gestures, and he looked into Martinez's eyes and he didn't see anger. It looked like anxiety more than anything. Does Martinez feel he's come into a bad situation? Has he caught Frampton at a bad time? We're about to find out. Round one of this battle for the European Super Bantamweight title. Martinez, short, squat, compact. He's going to be a tough target to hit. Frampton will have to use accuracy. And the feeling is that he's at his most dangerous, Martinez, in the early rounds. Just ask Bernard Dunn, he found that out the hard way. Will Frampton just box on the move? Will he keep out of trouble and just try to outbox him? That's what Rendell Munro did twice so successfully.
See, I think Martinez is trying to get under Frampton's skin. I think he expects Frampton to move around, give him angles, give him problems, give him plenty of movement, especially in the early rounds, and I think he's trying to get him under his skin, trying to draw him into more of a brawl. So this is a good start from Frampton, just keeping it nice and calm, just controlling the pace, keeping this fella at arm's length.
And staying out of range of the bombs, because the bombs will be coming tonight. It's the only way Martinez knows how to fight, and it's going to take a lot to get rid of him. I remember the second Rendell Munro fight, Jim, you were saying he was absolutely spent and out on his feet, but Munro still couldn't get rid of him. He sticks around. An electric atmosphere here at the Odyssey Arena in Belfast. Expectations are massive for Carl Frampton.
Yeah, that's good stuff from Frampton. Use the jab, frustrate. He likes to come forward, so you want to frustrate him, maybe cause him to lunge and spring in with the punches, make some mistakes. 12 rounds is a long time, so take your time.
Martinez well out of range at the moment. Two nice jabs coming in here from Frampton. You and I, Jim, are about the only people in this arena not singing right now. It is an amazing atmosphere. Prodding right hands from Martinez, and he followed up with an attack to the body. Frampton continuing to move, stay out of range, trying to pick him off.
But you can see that Martinez does know how to get himself close. He's not reaching with the punches, trying to use some head movement just to get close. A good cool head so far from Carl Frampton, picking some nice little shots there.
And Martinez looking to pick a left to the body as well. It'll be interesting to see how Frampton takes a solid punch. It hasn't happened in the pro game. He was just in a different class in those Commonwealth title fights. Martinez missing. But it's a clever start from the Jackal, just what he would have wanted. Start. Frampton knows there's a long way to go against Kiko Martinez, who looks like he's coming out with renewed intent here, and he's coming out throwing punches.
Yeah, he was kind of stalking in the opening round. He realises he has to raise the tempo a little bit. He was giving Frampton too much time to move out of harm's way and pop him with little counters. Excellent start from Frampton, but a change of tempo now from Martinez.
Well, let's see if he can keep that tempo up, and if he can Frampton stay with him? Both landing jabs, and that's a decent right hand, long right hand on Frampton. Martinez was moving away from it, but it's the first time we've seen a fight, Jim, where Frampton isn't having it all his own way, so it'll be interesting to see how he works this fella out.
Yeah, well, this is without question the toughest match we've seen Frampton in. With the European title at stake, you expect that. He's got a cool head. We know he'll cope with the occasion without a problem. And he's boxing well, there's good movement, he's not doing anything silly. Good concentration, which is so important.
And he's going to have to maintain that focus. This fella has serious power in both fists. Strong, broad-shouldered. Handled now by Sergio Martinez. They're not related, of course, and he spent a good few weeks in the Martinez California training camp. He's had a lot of turmoil going on behind the scenes in terms of managers and promoters and all the rest of it, but he's settled now and really resents the suggestion that he's over the hill and washed up and there for the taking. And that's added a bit of motivation for him. He's certainly taking it to Frampton here.
I think his plan is to make Frampton work. Good body shot there from Martinez. He wants to make Frampton work. Frampton's never had it as anything like as hot as this in his pro career, but as I say, good cool head, boxing well, good movement, good bust of punches there.
But taking a left hand upstairs as well, and that's something Frampton hasn't had to deal with before. When he's landed his punches, they've hurt the opponents. Martinez has come back with some, and he's really using every inch of this big ring here, Frampton, to try and keep out of range of this fella. And Martinez really in this second round started fast and has maintained it and looks to try and be hunting his man down.
Frampton dropping his hands as he's moving out of range, which is dangerous. You want to keep things nice and tight, the chin down, the hands up. Big drive from Martinez here.
I just wonder if the bookies are revising their odds right now. Frampton was such a big favourite, but Martinez has really come out leading big. Scott Quigg, a possible future Carl Frampton opponent, flanked by Smith brothers, Callum in the foreground, Paul in the background there. Scott an interested observer. Joe Gallagher, his trainer, sat next to him. And Frampton, although he got pushed back a bit, managed to pick a few shots of his own in that last round, but the pressure was certainly on him.
Yeah, change in tempo, but I think Martinez missed him, apart from one clean shot. But he knows what's required, he knows he can't stand off and box Frampton. So he's raised the tempo, and you've got to expect he'll keep that.
Frampton very focused, looking to switch downstairs, but the elbows were down there. And then the switch upstairs, Martinez didn't pick that one up.
Well, Martinez is forcing Frampton to fight, and I think he'll look upon that as a big success. He wants to get it close, he wants to make it rough, and he's managing to do that. So Frampton's going to have to find some powerful shots now just to discourage this fellow.
Like that. Nicely timed right uppercut. Martinez absorbed it. And there's a combination coming in. Martinez looks to try and get the gloves up. Right hand gets through from Martinez with Frampton backed up on the ropes. This is the thing, I remember talking the first time I ever spoke to Barry McGuigan about this fella before. He really hit the big time. He said if anything, he's better on the back foot than he is going forward, Carl Frampton. We'll find out tonight.
The only problem with that is at European level, I've seen some real poor decisions. And I've seen them over here as well. Just because judges are like aggression.
He's winging in some punches here as well, Martinez. Got through with a left hook. Looked to switch to the body, just trying to rough him up here, get him out of his rhythm. Again, just got the glove up in time. But Martinez is clearly out to set a tempo and see if the Jackal can go with him. And so far, Frampton is staying with him. Landed a couple of decent uppercuts in this round, trying to get the jab going here.
Well, Martinez not really inflicting an awful lot of damage, but I'll be happy with the way things have turned. He's drawing Frampton into a fight, and that's the first thing he has to do with Frampton, picking the nicer punches. Again, his defences maybe just scattering a little bit. Frampton, he wants to keep it tight. That's good luck.
Well, look where the guard is though. The hands are dropping from Frampton. Going to try and get the right hand to the body counter there, but this guard is dropping.
As he moves out of range, the hands are dropped. As though he wants to see where Martinez is, but that is so dangerous, the way Martinez swings the punches.
Martinez doing a good job slipping inside there, making Frampton miss. Good work again from the Spaniard. Gets Martinez trapped in a corner. Frampton manages to cover up, stay out of trouble, but all the aggression is coming from Kiko Martinez here. And as we've seen so many times down the years, judges like aggression.
Listen to me carefully, Kim. Your mother and I are going to be taken. And people are going to come for you too.
What are you going to do?
What I do best.
Frampton landed the more clean punches in that round there, but Martinez will be happy because he's drawing him into the kind of fight he needs. So some questions were going to be answered tonight as far as Frampton's concerned. This is tough for him.
It certainly is. And I think Martinez will be very happy. For me, he's outworked Frampton in those last two rounds. Work rate alone won't win you the fight, obviously, but it does catch the eye. And if he can wear Frampton down, it could get interesting. And he's certainly looking to work the body as well, Martinez. There's a left hook to the body that did for Jason Booth in Spain a couple of years ago when Martinez regained the title.
Well, Frampton grabbing hold up close here, which is never a good sign. You know, the first little sign that he's struggling with the pressure.
There's another hook to the body.
Martinez is putting on him. Yep, he's looking uncomfortable. The hands are dropping.
Well, the hands were dropping in the last round as well, so this is starting to open up a little bit for Martinez, you would think. The defence is starting to come adrift. And he's trying to land something clean here, and Martinez doing a good job covering up. A straight left getting through there.
Yeah, Martinez just will not leave him alone.
It was a bit wild, and so was that from Frampton, but the right hook eventually did get through, and it's opened up a cut, I think, there under the eye of Kiko Martinez.
Oh, big left hook from Martinez.
Oh, there was a dip at the knees there. Frampton felt that.
Frampton's making some defensive mistakes here.
But he has opened up a cut. He's over the eye. There might be some damage under as well. The blood has just splattered around there, and there's a little bit of blood on Frampton's left cheek. I'm not sure if that's just a splash or if there's some damage there as well. Frampton again looking for the counter. Needs to find something to discourage Martinez getting through. Nice straight left. This is better from Frampton. And he's going to need to keep going with it. Timeout. Anti-Parayoki.
Well, Frampton has never been in this deep before. Martinez walking straight up to him.
But there is a lot of damage around his face. Oh, nice left hand from Martinez. And Frampton comes back with a response. And this is heating up, and that was a great right hand from the Irishman. A little wobble there from Martinez. Oh, a great left. Stunned Martinez. What a response.
This is an important little section in the fight for Frampton. He's been bullied in this round, but that was a terrific response from him.
But he hit him full on, and there's another combination going through as well. This is good stuff from Frampton right on the break.
Frampton has kept his composure because under terrific pressure. That was a huge left hook from Martinez, but look what Frampton comes back with. Martinez ducking and diving, not easy to catch cleanly, but he was caught with a big right hand and a left hook that knocked him onto his heels. So this is tough for Frampton, but I think his boxing is held together and he's the more accurate of the two. But this really is becoming tough for him.
Second fight, round 5.
And a big swelling under the left eye of Kiko Martinez. Round 5 of this 12-rounder for the Martinez European Super Bantamweight belt. They're going to try and switch downstairs again, but Frampton making a very small target. Right hook getting through. He hit him so clean at the end of that last round, Frampton, and it didn't shift him out of there. That's good work again with the right hand. Nice little uppercut. Martinez is getting caught and blowing a little bit.
Frampton finding a little bit of space between himself and Martinez at the moment.
Catching him again, right hook. Picking him off really smartly here, Carl Frampton. And he needs to. Because Martinez will just pour forward all night long if you don't discourage him.
See, I think once the steam leaves Martinez's work, then Frampton can completely outbox him. But at the moment, he's just a problem because of the drive, the way he's driving himself forward.
Again, Frampton landing solidly with that right hook. A bit more confidence about him here. Frampton just slipping inside there, and Martinez looking a little bit ragged, getting caught on the counter again. Frampton's got the initiative here. And a clubbing right hand. Martinez coming back for more, but he's shipping some punishment, the Spaniard.
I mean, that's been the problem for me with Martinez. He hasn't found the accuracy. Huge drives from the second round onwards, but done a lot of missing, making it uncomfortable for Frampton, but not really punishing or not landing cleanly, missing badly here.
Martinez really not doing any significant work at all in this 5th round. The last 2 or 3 rounds taken a lot out of him, and particularly those punches that Frampton landed at the end of the last round. And just getting through there, so Frampton not completely out of the woods yet. He hasn't knocked all the fight out of this fella. But this was the round Carl Frampton needed just to steady the ship. And again, getting in first.
See, he's finding the space and he's finding that little bit of time to get his punches off now. A little bit of steam left Martinez.
A much better round for Frampton. He was in control. Well, there's the damage. Just a second to just move out of the way. There's the damage to the left eye, swollen underneath. And this is how we think it happened.
I mean, Frampton's picking lovely punches. We've seen some big drives from Martinez, but I don't really think he's made them pay. His tactics are right. He's trying to pressurise Frampton, but look at the way he's been picked off.
Tell you something, Jim, we are finding out more about Carl Frampton in this fight than we have in the previous 15. A lot of questions getting answered tonight. Can he keep it going? Martinez making the faster start here in round 6.
Yeah, just getting caught pulling away with his hands down again. Frampton, there's another one.
Cleanly getting through there. Martinez goes into a defensive shell.
Well, Martinez maybe trying to put just a little bit more thought into what he's doing now.
Oh, what a nice little body shot that was. The right hand just jammed in there from Frampton. Just picking his shots, waiting for the openings. Economical, conserving his energy. And Martinez looking to try and close that gap, but he's lost some of that tempo that he had in rounds 2, 3 and 4. I think the end of that 4th round really took something out of him. Left hand gets through, but so far Frampton has stood up pretty well.
Hasn't been all that busy in this round yet to Frampton. Maybe he's quite happy to have a little breather. He's maybe happy that the tempo's dropped a little bit, because that was as much pressure as he's ever been under in his pro career. Coped with it well.
Frampton again, first with the right hand, but then catching one in reply, and there's another one. And now he's backing up, and again the guard all over the place.
He's going to have to be careful the way he drops his hand, doing it just as I'm speaking, as he pulls away. Fighters sometimes drop their hands so as they can see where the opponent is, but it's dangerous against a puncher like this.
Martinez slipping inside there.
Yeah, I think an improvement in Martinez's work in this round. He's cooler, putting a bit more thought into it, just picking his little times to let the punches go.
Big assault there from Frampton. I counted one punch that got through. And there's the dig to the body. Martinez has favoured that. This is a much better round for the defending champion.
Yeah, he looks really fired up again. Not the same intensity, there's a bit more thought in what he's doing, and I think his work has improved quite a bit.
Well, I was going to ask the question rhetorically. I wonder what Scott Quigg is making of what he's seen so far. We don't have to be rhetorical.
Him down, and I think if he keeps doing what he's doing, 11-12, I think he could get a late stoppage.
Thanks, Scott. Yeah, Scott did so well, of course, against Rendell Munro, sending him into retirement. That was his big night. This is Frampton's big night.
Corners, 10 seconds.
And we all hope that one day those two will meet. I'll tell you what, the promoters will have trouble generating any needle in that one. They have a very healthy respect for each other, Scott Quigg and Carl Frampton. No bad-mouthing at all, which is so good to see. But first, Frampton has to come through this test, and it is a stern test. We're in the second half of this European Super Bantamweight title scrap. Kiko Martinez, the defending champion, in the red trim, showing great reluctance to surrender his belt, and suggesting that he's far from washed up, and giving Carl Frampton a real hard workout here.
Yep, you have to say Martinez has got himself in great shape, putting a little bit more thought into what he's doing now. And that was a good exchange there, both digging the punches in. Frampton showing that he has the strength to stand with Martinez. I would just like to, a beautiful punch, just like to see his defences tightened up as he moves off.
A lovely little left-hand counter, and again getting in with a right-hand counter, drawing the lead, punishing Martinez. Clever from Frampton. Well, again, look at the guard, it's dropping and dropping. And when you're in with a puncher like Kiko Martinez, that is a high-stakes poker game. Nice uppercut again from Frampton.
Yeah, well, Frampton looking more comfortable now, standing toe-to-toe. Clever stuff again from Frampton.
Yeah, just picking him off, keeping him at bay. Missing the right hand there, quite badly. Probably wondering why Martinez isn't stepping forward. Martinez just slipping inside there, then blocking that right hook with the elbow. And they're both missing pretty badly at the moment. A little bit scrappy. Frampton with the left to the body. They go toe-to-toe here, and the man working particularly well. Martinez trying to get something going with little short hooks. And a working uppercut in there. Frampton trying to keep him at bay with that left jab.
Good. Again, Frampton pulling away with his hands down at his knees. And again caught with a couple of shots. That's better.
Wound up the uppercut there and missed badly. And almost paid the price, Frampton. This is better. But does he want to stand toe-to-toe with Kiko Martinez, who continues to just bulldoze forward? Left hook getting through. Frampton is there to be hit. And it's turning into a war on the bell. Well, there's the stats. Frampton a mile in front if those stats are to be believed. And the work continues on that left eye of Sergio Martinez. That swelling is bad. It's really bad. Big right hand to open up this round from Kiko Martinez. Frampton taking an O on there. Does he want to be doing this?
This is reckless. This is reckless from Frampton. He come out without a thought in his head there.
Well, I'm wondering about tiredness as well, Jim. It's been such a fast tempo, and you see that guard dropping. I'm just wondering if he's starting to feel this a little bit. Martinez, we know, can go 12 tough rounds. And get a telling off for that, and is that a point off? I thought for a moment he's very close. Now it's a telling off.
He's given them both a telling off because Frampton did bend all the way down. His head was well below the waist level, so he can have brought that on himself a little bit. Now this is reckless from Frampton.
You get in a tear-up with Kiko Martinez, you are running a massive risk. Needs to just box and move, pick his shots. Martinez is just asking so many questions of him, giving him no breathing room, and there he is looking to hold. I think he's really feeling this now. And there's a long way to go.
Yeah, and Martinez has been in this kind of fight more than once. Frampton's never been here. This is tough times for him.
And right on cue, this Belfast crowd get behind their man. Try and give him something. He's going to need all the help he can get because Martinez is continuing just to work away. He's winning a lot of these battles inside, so Frampton definitely needs to stay moving.
Yeah, and he's looking a little bit busier than Frampton at the moment, and close rounds, yeah, that's the problem. The guy coming forward can influence the judges.
Martinez blocking off a lot of these Frampton punches, and they're coming in single punches now.
Martinez still looking very strong. He's got himself in terrific shape. Oh, lovely little right hand from Frampton.
Needed that, but he needs something to slow Kiko Martinez down as well, Jim. This is the problem. Frampton's hitting with some really sweet shots, and Martinez just keeps coming back for more. And that's something Frampton has never had to deal with.
And he's maintaining the work rate as well, Martinez. Still letting the punches flow, just looking a little bit busier. It's not all clean, it's not all accurate, but it's non-stop.
And this dancing around the ropes certainly won't be catching the eye of the judges. Martinez just keeps this work rate going. It's nothing particularly clean or devastating coming from the Spaniard. That's better from Frampton. Can he keep it going? Fighting in flurries and getting it together in the latter few seconds of the round as well. That's intelligent, but he didn't show us an awful lot, the Belfast man, in this round.
Yeah, a nice finish to the round, but I think he was out throwing a lot of punches. I thought he was missing with most of them. But there's been a good response in the last couple of rounds from Martinez.
Yeah, you've had the Spaniard winning the last 3. And don't forget, he really poured it on in rounds 2, 3 and 4 as well, and just on work rate, he might have caught the judges' eyes. I'm not at all convinced that Frampton's in control of this one, far from it. A long way to go, and whichever way you look at it, this belt is up for grabs. Who can find the big finish? Who's got the second win? We know Martinez can do it. He's been there and done it. And he's got late stoppages to his name as well. Martin Martirosyan in the last round. Jason Booth in the 10th. So it's not like his power drains away. And here we are again with Frampton standing toe-to-toe. Nice left hook. Followed up with another one. Martinez shaken by that.
See, I think in some of the rounds that's been the difference, the quality of Frampton's work. Yeah, this is clever, but just doesn't want to stand too long, get some punches off, then get himself out of there. But you have to say, Martinez has got himself in terrific shape. He has not stopped working for a second.
But the quality in this round certainly coming from Frampton. He needed this. Clever use of the jab. Dig into the body once again. For all this, I mean, he doubled up the left hooks there in this last round, and there was a moment where Martinez looked a little bit stunned, but it didn't take much for him to regroup. Frampton hasn't really made much of a dent in him.
Yeah, trying to find a little bit of space again. Now that's clever. That's what we want to see. Make this fellow hit fresh air and punish him for it. Lovely.
And he really is punishing him. Frampton going for it here. And again, timing his move so well into the last minute of the round. Martinez needs to find a response here. It's been a much better round for the challenger.
See, I mean, he's a bit crude and basic, Martinez. You can make him hit fresh air, then punish him, and that's what Frampton did. Got him!
And Martinez is in terrible trouble. I don't think he's going to make this. He's up, but his legs are rubber. And he's gone. What a finish from Carl Frampton. He's answered all the questions.
Well, that was right out of the blue. And if you can finish a fight, a tough fight like that, with one single punch out of the blue, then you have what it takes to go all the way up that ladder. That was a terrific punch to finish the job. It was a real test for Frampton right from the first bell to cope with constant pressure from Martinez. It was a great defence of the title from Kiko Martinez, but the punch that finished it was a peach. I thought all the way through Frampton's work was better, it was cleaner, it was more clean cut, but the finish right out of the blue, nobody